Have you ever felt like you were screwed over by life? Like maybe you were taken advantage of by a close friend or a family member who wronged you in some way, or a business partner stole money from you, or you're in an abusive relationship, or whatever. And you're probably wondering, what was the purpose of it all? Why the hell did all those things happen? And seemingly for no reason. Now, I'm not going to try to justify and say that all those painful things that happened to you are good in and of themselves. Shoot, some people have seriously been scarred and traumatized by some of their experiences straight up. As for me, several years ago, I ended up suffering from a serious back injury, and I was even diagnosed with a chronic digestive condition. And it was honestly the most challenging time in my entire life, both physically and emotionally. And I was like, what the heck, dude? Why is this happening to me? I'm not a bad guy. I'm even helping a bunch of people with the work that I do. And honestly, I felt like life was unfair. But here's what changed it for me. It's when I decided that I was no longer going to be a victim, and that I was going to figure out a way to improve my health and my life somehow. And eventually I did. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole other story. But in the midst of it all, while it was happening, yeah, it was discouraging at times, but in retrospect, looking back, what I've come to realize that through my adversity, through my suffering, through the challenges, I became better. I became stronger. I learned things about myself. I learned things about life. I became more grateful. And I even discovered within myself this determination to not stink and give up. And so you have a choice today with whatever crap you've been through or are still going through. You can play the blame game and point fingers all day long, whether at God, the universe, or those who've hurt you. And then what? Where's that going to get you? How's that going to help anybody? Or instead of becoming bitter, you can become better. And you can look at your situation or that person, not as your enemy, but as your lesson, as a teacher, something that you can learn from, something that you can grow from. And that's what will make all the difference, folks. That's how you'll be able to live life fully and be more at peace and become wiser without all the heavy baggage and emotions that are not serving you in a positive way. And so the important question that you always got to ask yourself, no matter what you've been through, is this: did I grow? Did I grow? Are you growing? Are you becoming a better person? Not just for you, but even to those around you. That's what ultimately matters.